how you gonna ask me to? I don't say anything because I'm a politically correct guy, but I say, how could you? I think to myself, how could you ask me to manage you? You don't even know me. How do you know what I'm about? How do you know if I believe in you? You're gonna just send random messages to men and women on Facebook and say, "Be my manager"? That's nuts, isn't it?
Very, you know.
So, that just shows how you move though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that just they'll put a Facebook status up, hey, looking for a manager. Okay, so some guy hits you up and says, I want to be a manager. This guy's in charge of your career now. There's a lot of times relationships get burned, relationships get destroyed because an artist says, hey, let's do this, and he's all excited. He said, talk to my manager. I talk to the manager, and the manager's a complete dick, or he doesn't know what he's talking about, and it ruins that relationship. And your manager is who. Your manager is you. Your manager represents you. If your manager has a bad temper and he cusses me out or he cusses somebody out, that's a reflection of the artist. But people don't understand that. So, you manage some people, right?
Well,
I'm sorry to wake you up. I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry about that.
Well, not technically, I'm on a solo mission. But
what does that mean? Not technically.
Well, because I'm a journalist.
Basically.
You know what I mean? I'm a journalist, so I'm not nobody's manager. But I do help artists, put their music out and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like Val Vicious, like I'm working with her. She's an artist.
So you manage her, right?
I'm not managing her though.
So what do? Yo, this alcohol's in my system now. Film
we
us.
work.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'm like sweating on.
You
guys just work.
We work. So like she asks me for my opinions. She knows I'm a real hip hop head, so she knows the business perspective. I know the ins and outs of what you got to do to put in work. What's respected. All that shit. My son's dad, he slangs his shit in the streets, Hawthorne, you said you're from Hawthorne, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, he's in the streets of Hawthorne, Inglewood.
Yo, she's banging on you, man. Damn.
Nah, because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's work, though. You know what I mean? Like, people, French Montana fucking worked out of his trunk. You feel me? Like, people don't really see that shit. Oh, I was bumping French Montana, what was it, like a few years back? I posted that shit on my Facebook. All the underground heads talk shit. Oh, you're this, and that. You know what? I don't give a fuck. You guys don't even know me. Yeah, I like underground. I was put on that shit. East Coast hip hop, to be exact. East Coast all day. But principles. I like you guys' drive and shit. That's dope. You guys know each other since high school?
Oh, go ahead, Fally. We ain't filming the show. Go ahead, do your thing. No, I'm just messing. I'm messing. No, go ahead.
Shout out to...
Oh, that got awkward. That got awkward right there. Yeah, okay. That got awkward. So,
just give me a pass the blunt. So
you
were welcome, guys.
Shout outs to Val.
How did you link up with your DJ?
High school. Oh, you want to tell it?
Oh yeah, same thing.
Oh,
high
funny.
school.
Hold on. Let me tell you.
It was a joke.
It wasn't no, we started off. We were supposed to be a rap duo, actually.
Ooh, you got bars?
We were going back and forth.
I thought I did in high school.
He did. He just didn't want to put the, when you rapping, when you're doing the music, you're on the stage, like he didn't want to be in that forefront like that. So then he switched up. He was like, "Yo, go ahead, tell it."
I said, "All right, hey, you need a DJ, right?" He was like, "I do." I said, "Let me be a DJ," but I said it jokingly. I had no.
I've seen you DJ. I know what's up.
Yeah, I had no intent on being this guy's
My
DJ.
man, that's all. Come on, man. That's all. I'm messing.
He on one tonight.
Right.
Yeah,
he's like, hey, get the equipment. You're my DJ. Well, next thing you know, I went Sam ass, bought the fucking tables. Next thing you know, I'm this guy's DJ. Now, fucking, how many years later, we still doing shows together?
Hey, you know what? I gotta say that's fucking dope as fuck.
Dope
you know what I mean? Because honestly, you guys know each other since high school. Just hit him up on the fly. Hey, be my DJ. He's down. You guys are all rolling together. Like, that's dope. Like, I respect that a lot.
What made you not want to be an MC and be out there and spitting?
I realized it just wasn't for me, and then I seen this guy rap. I was like, oh shit, I ain't shit.
Hey, I'm the same way.
I ain't shit.
At least you were real with yourself. A lot of people aren't real with themselves.
I'm the same way, man. I used to freestyle on the mail. I'm like, man, I'm fucking dope, man.
Yeah,
and
I
just did it.
The being in the forefront, like going up on that stage. Sometimes it's just like some people can't do it.
You gotta,
some people
have it.
can't do it.
He's not able to do it.
Huh?
You gotta get used to it.
I see people freeze on stage.
Yeah.
How do I do it? I'm dead sober, and I'm dead sober. on stage.
You don't smoke before?
Right,
Listen,
so
I don't know how people. I don't know how people live life sober. Like, let alone go on stage sober.
I mean, I had to learn that I need to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
good.
Exactly.
You know,
Like, cause me, I feel like, I mean, I'm having fun, but I feel like I'm clocking in right now, and I gotta entertain these people.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
gotta make sure that they
job, it's a
entertain.
job.
And
Like,
it's
I
hard
gotta
to
make
entertain
sure.
people when you're drunk and you're high and you're going like,
No, not like that, but you know, like if you, cause once you get one in me, it just keep going. So I don't want to be, I'm on stage. I want to make sure I'm locked in. So
What's your
let's
focus?
go.
What's your focus? Like when you're
My
ready to
focus?
get on stage. Like what do you think about?
It depends how the night's going. It depends how the night's going and when I'm about to perform. Because like I could be sitting there the whole night and then there's people on stage and I'm like not really feeling them or nothing. I'm like, okay. Sometimes I get in that mindset. I'm like, get off my stage. Sometimes I'm like, get off my stage.
That's how you
sometimes.
should be,
That's
right?
it,
That's how you should be.
I want to feel like I'm the best artist there, no matter
That's
what.
good.
So I'm just like, get off my stage, please.
good.
Like
I
that's
like
mine.
that
Like give me that.
When is the first time you went on stage? How many years ago now?
shit, you just asked me my age. Fuck, man. 1992-ish.
So you go on
93.
I don't care about your age, but you go on
Yeah,
stage for the
93.
first time and you freeze up.
Nah,
You do good.
Oh, it's horrible. Look, so this is what happens. This is how I know what I need to do now. You know, we young as shit, so we just getting drunk. We thinking like, okay, let's get drunk, get on stage, do whatever, right? You know, we get on stage, and as soon as I start, like the first bar comes out, then the rest of it, freestyle show, just forgot my shit. Couldn't remember anything. And since that day, I have not been able to drink and get on stage. You know what I'm saying? So I just learned that early. You know, I can smoke, get on stage, I'm fine. But even now, still, like, it goes to what you were saying about making sure you're entertaining people. Like, I could be high and just in my own world, and I'm thinking I'm doing a great fucking job. I see the tape, and it's like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, nah, let me sober up and make sure I'm paying attention. I'm hitting the marks. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that, man. Like, you know, it takes time.
Your first time you walk on stage, what happens? You freeze up, you kill it. What goes on?
I won't lie. When you first get on stage, because you don't really
No,
know.
the first time
I-
ever you got on stage. First time you got on stage.
I killed it.
But he's confident.
I
A lot
killed
of
it,
people-
but
That's
I
dope.
didn't.
Yo,
have,
so
I
hold
didn't
on.
have-
We do the
I
thing.
didn't-
That's
If
dope.
if me and Shaye think you're lying,
No,
the
I'm
microphone
gonna
gets
say
cut
this.
off.
I'm gonna say this. I didn't have great stage presence because you learn that as you go along. Like I was looking down, like doing this side to side. Like I wasn't really looking at the crowd, but people still said I killed it. So I was going off of what they was telling me. So that's why.
So you saying all these chicks that are in love with you said, "Oh my
I
God,
didn't even
oh
say
my God,
that.
you did
I
a great
didn't even
job!
say
Oh
that.
my
I
God,
was saying-
Rap
yo, I
about
killed
getting
it."
chicks,
I didn't even
though, right?
say
No,
that.
just kidding. You need the chicks to listen to your shit. If no chick is listening to your shit,
That is true.
That means your shit is
I
whack.
I say this all the time.
I'm
Women
sorry.
run the world, low key.
Drake just dropped Nice for What?
Nice for-
hey, I'm sorry, but that's real shit.
First time you went on stage, you were still trying to be a rapper. What happened?
Oh, he never rapped.
Oh, you said you guys were in a rap group.
Well,
Oh,
we
you were
never-
going
we
to, and he
never
said, "Fuck
performed it.
this."
We never
Okay,
performed.
hold on. So let me ask you another question. First time you DJ, you kill it.
First time I DJ with this guy? Oh yeah, we killed it. But nah, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple times before, like after that we've messed up in between sets but we catch up. But
Yeah, we keep it smooth.
But
no one
do
notices.
people?
No one notices.
I was gonna say.
yeah. No
but
one
do
notices.
people notice it or
nah,
just you guys know?
luckily they notice, and this guy's like able to just like hear that I fucked up, and he just looks at me
Just
like,
keep going.
"You fucked up."
Oh, I
I'm
remember
like,
one time.
"I got you," and then he just gets back on track. I catch up the track, and we back on track. But there's been a couple times where it's
It
been
was
so
one
close,
time-
so I fuck up the whole
It's-
show almost, you know. But
What is the one time you were talking about?
the one time when we was in what was it? I forgot where it was. I think it was in Hollywood. And you were supposed to play. We were supposed to play We Winning.
I played the
And
wrong
then you
song.
played. He played the. Cause you know me when I perform, I
Lexington?
don't play the
Lexington.
tracks. I play the instrumentals, and I'm just rapping. You just hear me. And he played the track, and I'm just like, oh shit, I hear myself rapping. I'm like, nah,
That'll
but I just
fuck you
kept
up every
going.
time.
I just kept going.
Wow.
Though.
Yeah.
I had to keep going.
You rap with no lyrics in the back?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I heard-
that's
no,
it.
I
So
heard-
Mike,
I
here's some
heard-
shit,
I
like,
heard that.
How the fuck did that even happen? Like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there thinking of that.
Have you ever rapped with your lyrics in the back, or
No,
just
never,
never?
never,
First
nah.
time you went on stage, you didn't have
Straight
that
beat.
clutch.
Straight beat, nah.
Do you look down? Do you look down on people that rap with lyrics behind the track?
Yes, I do.
Big
I
Boy,
do.
Big Boy, Regent Theater sold out. His whole set was tracks behind his vocals.
I don't know what his reason is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he might not have the kind of voice.
I know
that
what the
can
reason
carry
is.
through
So
a
you could be
whole
rapping, step back, smoke your blunt to do whatever, then
song. If
jump
you're a
back in.
big boy, that's what the crowd is for. You know what I'm saying? If you're a big boy, You expect your crowd to be able to fill that in. So you don't need the track behind you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your voice is just weak, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like some people just don't have a strong voice.
Right.
Like I lose my voice over like 30, 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
So Lil Skies, he did 2 sold out shows at the Echoplex, a total of 1,500 people in one night. The whole set, he had tracks behind his vocals. Big Boy, he's probably 30 years older than this kid. Same thing. He did tracks behind his vocals. Should we, as a hip hop community, me as the king of hip hop, should we look down on them? You saw how I slid that in, the king of hip hop?
I'm gonna say no.
It depends.
I'm gonna say no.
I won't lie. It depends.
No?
To an extent.
Why?
Because
Explain your
I'm gonna tell you
case.
guys 2 artists that I seen that was kind of like, what the fuck, right? But I'm gonna tell you the first artist that I was like, whoa, this shit's dope. So the whoa shit was dope one was 2 Chainz. I went to a 2 Chainz show, okay, at the Observatory. Shout out to Droops, and he's doing those shows. But 2 Chainz was just standing there hyping up the crowd, and the whole crowd sang his shit the whole fucking time.
Yes,
He was still hype. He was still hype.
Oh yeah.
But that shit was sick as fuck. For me to see a crowd banging to
That's
his
the best
shit
feeling. That
and
is
rapping
the
it
best
to
feeling,
you, you're the artist. You're the artist right here.
That's the best
2
feeling.
Chainz capitalized on that shit as a person, as somebody that committed to hip hop, regardless from 3 6 Mafia, all that shit. You know what I mean? This fool Titty Boy. Titty Boy. I don't give a fuck all the haters over there talking shit.
When is the second
It was just
time?
a
When is
dope
the
thing
second
to
time?
watch.
That's player circle.
So the
You
second
could
one.
tell Trey's been in a lot of weed circles because she's like telling the stories. Like, yeah, so I'm like, yo.
No, wait. Because it's some real shit.
I understand.
All right. So then I go to this smoke out. I forgot what it's called. It was some smoke out tour or whatever. And Burner comes out. Cookies brand, Burner. And he's rapping over his lyrics. And this is the first time I ever seen this cat perform, period. So I'm over here expecting like, damn, this was going to come out on some fucking dope shit. Which I did feel like that. But then once he started rapping to his lyrics and shit like that, I was like, what the fuck? All right, I'm out. I was there 5
Well, the
minutes.
guy's so high. It's hard to perform when you're so high,
I don't
right?
give a fuck how high you are, though. Like, we're there to see you perform. You're a rapper, right? To me, rappers rap. You gonna come out, you're gonna rap.
I know a lot of rappers that don't rap.
You know what? But okay, so do I. And they inbox me on the daily basis.
We don't need to know about your DMs.
No, because
This is
I
a
need
Christian
to,
show. You know?
No, because it is what it is. Call me the Charlemagne.
Oh, wow.
There you go. There you go.
I don't give a fuck. People need to know what's up. You know what I
I
mean?
respect that. Have you ever rapped with vocals behind you? Ever? First time? Never?
Just that mess up, but never.
You put your boy on. Just when he
There you go.
fucked up.
Any
Besides
chance he
that,
get, any
Besides
chance he
that,
get. Hey.
no.
Honestly,
Taking shots, man. This guy's out of control, dude.
Honestly, I guess it do depend what kind of artist you are, because I mean, if you're just like a hype up artist, like if that's the kind of artist that you are,
What's a hype up artist?
like the Lil Uzis of the world.
Like the
Like the Lil
the
Uzis of the world.
repeated
Like
the repeated words.
So are you saying
Are
you saying hype up artists like it's a bad thing or is it a good thing?
I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, because you
No,
make the
lyrical
kind of music
content
you want to
behind
make. But me personally, as the type of artist that I am, like I'm a storyteller basically. So I want to make sure you hear every single word I'm saying, because if you don't, then there's no point of me making that music.
Yeah,
There's no point.
And the critics will tell you whether you're, you know, a real artist or a fake artist based on your lyrics. You know, the young generation, they think, you know, Lil Xan.
But hold on, who's the critics? Because those guys,
basically anybody that listens to the music, basically anybody.
But Lil Uzi,
because everybody got their opinion. And
but Lil Uzi makes good music for his demographic.
Does I think
So
he's the best
you might
one out
say
of
good music
them.
based on
any
what?
of us,
let's not use him.
Shaye
He's
in the
good.
back.
he's
Shaye
good.
Shaye is 57 years old. He might be like, yo, I don't fuck with Lil Uzi. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he got to
He can say I don't fuck with Lil Uzi, but Lil Uzi, Lil Xan, 6ix9ine, they don't make music for Shaye. They make music for 7-year-old kids.
What are you basing good music off of? He said he's 65, not 50, whatever you said.
I like this guy. I like this. There you go. Now you get the point of the show now. All right, there you go. But
man.
people make music for different demographics. You might not like a country singer, but he doesn't make music for you. He makes music for white boys in Alabama with the pickup trucks.
Right.
So you can say, yo, this shit sucks, but Tim in Alabama, kicking it, and
Okay.
I try to
No,
think.
okay.
I try to think.
No,
I
stop.
never say anything. I
You're
won't,
talking to me now.
unless someone's truly trash. I won't say no one's trash because you're gonna make the kind of music you want to
But
make.
you just said unless somebody is truly trash, what does that mean?
Look, he could say that.
I mean,
He could say that because he's country. I don't listen to country. I listen to hip hop. So I could judge a hip hop artist if I want to, you know.
But now that just how there's rock, there's heavy metal, there's punk, there's pop punk. There's so many different genres of rock. Now it's getting to the point where there's so many different genres of hip hop. So you might say that's trash, but they don't make that music for you. They don't make that music for me. They don't make this music for him. They don't make this music for senior citizen shaving back.
There you go.
So who are we, or who is anybody else to say that's trash? Because they don't make music for us. I'm a 27-year-old man. I do not listen to the same music that a 15-year-old kid in high school listens to. We don't listen to the same type of music. They still consider it hip hop, but it's not the same type of music.
No, you're right.
I'm always right. That's why I have a show.
It definitely has changed from 2005, from we was on Eminem, 50 Cent.
You know who came out? You know who came out? This guy's high on these. This guy's like here on the table and shit.
He loves this. You want to take it? Go on there.
Nah, shit definitely has changed. So
you know what came out in 2005? Was Laffy Taffy. Did you listen to Laffy Taffy?
Laffy Taffy. Oh.
I heard you know how to do the dance.
C4
Can we play that? Can we play that real quick?
Play that song.
I heard you know how to do the dance.
But
lean with a rock with it.
Is that considered hip hop?
I would say yeah. It was part of the movement. It was part of that movement at that time. Okay, you got me. I see what
my man.
Did.
See?
That's
one for the bad guys, man.
Who said it wasn't hip hop?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
do you think it's
hip
hip hop?
movement?
No, I mean, music is
I'm
always
saying.
evolving.
What my point is, it's hard to categorize Laffy Taffy and Straight Outta Compton in the same category. Yeah, it's not the same thing.
It's
not the same thing.
Now there's subgenres.
There's subgenres now, which we need to accept, and it's hard. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but it's hard for these old school hip hop heads to accept those subgenres of hip hop.
I think it's more just of how those kids act. How they present
because they act ignorant? How old are you, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
26.
Okay, I am 27. When I was 17, I did so much stupid stuff. I did so much ignorant stuff. I said so many bad things. Thank God that Instagram wasn't popping like it's popping now. Because if there was an Instagram around, I would be dead. I would be in jail.
But there weren't, I mean, people
were you
who look
respectful
like
of your elders?
That's what I'm saying. Because
you got to think. I'm a 17. I'm not 17. See, the alcohol is taking hold of me.
But
I am a kid that grew up with no parental supervision. I'm a kid that grew up in a group home. I'm a kid that grew up with a chip on his shoulder. I was angry. I was ignorant, and I said some disrespectful things, man.
So you was just wild.
So I was wilding out. These kids. Now imagine me at that age with $1 million and 2.5 million followers on Instagram. I would be out of fucking control. So before we pass judgment on these kids for what they're doing, we got to think about what we were doing back in the day.
But you
back in '82 when you were out there wilding.
I wasn't eating Tide Pods.
Oh, man.
All right, look.
Speak on it, Drea.
All right, so there's music for everybody. So everybody has.
She was about to say there's music for fuckboys. That's what you're about to say, right? She's so high right now. She's saying,
it's music for them too.
No, there's music for everybody. So everybody needs to look at it like, okay, if you're an artist, be an artist. Don't go criticizing other people. Focus on yourself.
But that's part of being an artist.
Yeah,
listen.
But you know work with each other.
You know the best part.
You saying the point of being an artist is to criticize
people?
No,
the best part of being an artist is you have creative freedom. You could say, you could do whatever you want.
Yes, you can.
You're an artist.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
The best part of being Young BACA, I could do whatever I want. I could say whatever I want, and no one could tell me shit.
I mean,
so now imagine I'm a 17-year-old
too,
kid.
though.
Now imagine if I'm a 7-year-old kid with 2.5 million followers. I'll be out to wild.
Yeah, but I think the criticism, just to cut to the chase, is just the fact that we're talking about certain genres that get no light. Like, you know, it's been like that since the beginning of the business. You know what I mean? But you're gonna always have different genres of shit that, you know what I'm saying, like might bubble in this little population, bubble in that population, bubble in that population, but it's only like one or two that rise all the way to the fucking top. So at the same time now, we already know we're in the cookie cutter generation, cookie cutter being the key word. If we find a motherfucker that's popping, we're gonna make however many more of those motherfuckers and encourage every artist to see success as be like this guy.
I have an issue with that. Who makes them? You say we want to make them. Who makes them?
Not all the time.
The industry? Who's the industry?
It's hard to.
That's a.
Think about it. At one
Tell
point,
me, because I don't know.
At one point, it was the industry. At one point, the industry pushed that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just that, like, we're talking about people being trained to do things,
It's
being
so easy to
programmed
go
to do
out there.
things.
Who's
You know,
training who to do what?
this is what I'm saying. So like we talking about.
She played the Laffy Taffy for you, man. You see that? That's why she's
And
one of
then
the
you
best
go-
DJs
Hey,
in
go
LA,
back,
man.
hey, go back at her. You
Oh,
know
do
how
your
to
thing.
hey, do it. No.
He's gonna join us through a hat backwards in the
I'm
front.
sitting,
do
I'm
his thing.
sitting down.
There
You
go, there
standing
go.
up. You got
Oh
it.
shit.
Hey, one shot and you got it.
We're talking about an industry that always encouraged people to be similar to what the star was. You know what I'm saying? So like you're talking about now, artists, in order for them to get heard on the same radio waves as those artists, they had to, assimilate styles.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But we should be happy.
Yeah.
We should be happy. It's not like that no more, right?
No, it's still like that. I mean, it's waning.
I don't
No,
know
it's
if it
waning.
is, man.
No, it's shit. It's still like that. Because think about this.
But there's so much different genres, not genres, but there's so much different lanes for you to get your music out now.
You'll get it out, but still, that's my point. Though you still won't only have but like 1 or 2 or 3 stars. You know what I'm saying? Like in one genre sound, like that's what's going on now. So it's like motherfuckers is feeling like, well, shit, I can't get my shit on because I don't do that. And there's a lot of people that come up through the music industry, whatever the fuck you want to call it, through that lane, and that's how they think about it. That's how they look at it. So that's how we look at it. Unfortunately, now you know what I'm saying. Like now we got people like yourself and myself, the people you represent. Like fuck it, I'm gonna do me anyway. And that's the only thing you can do. But still, that radio wave.
Well, who cares about the radio nowadays? You listen to radio? When's the last time you
I've
listened to radio?
never listened to the radio.
I don't.
So
my
who cares?
favorite-
When's the
my-
last time you? Let's take a poll.
But my favorite artist never had a hit like this. Like over the past like
Well,
10
who
years.
cares?
When is the last time you listened to radio?
I listen to it every morning because
I don't listen.
yeah.
I don't listen to it at all.
Never Spotify.
I don't listen to it.
When's the last time you listened to radio?
Every day I listen to Shaye 45.
But that's not the radio, though.
Oh, that's
See, she's fine. Ash, when's the last time you listened to radio? Okay, there you go.
She just told us she got money, basically.
Yeah, sexy.
Hey.
Yo, I like this guy. Yo, you're gonna come co-host the B-side for him from now on, man. I like this guy. What you
Love it.
to be give it a mic, man. What I was talking to you about, you said that these kids shouldn't be so disrespectful.
Well, they know what the fuck they're doing though.
What does that mean?
They're trying to create their fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like this kid, if you want to get technical, Tekashi, right? Whatever.
I was
Okay.
just gonna say that.
Let's talk about that kid real quick. That kid.
Real quick, let me pause you for 1 second. I'm so
Nah,
sorry. Let
I'm
me
not
pause you for 1
talking to the
second.
mic anymore after this.
No, let me pause you for 1 second. Do you like Tekashi's music?
Uh,
Okay. Do you like Tekashi's music?
I like his energy though.
That's part of his music.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying? I mean, I'm not riding around listening to
So
his
that's
music.
one.
That's,
Do you like
know,
his music?
no.
haven't heard a song.
You lie. He's
I
lying.
swear,
You're
I
lying.
don't.
You're lying
I
right now. You're
promise
lying.
you. I promise you. I won't.
You don't like his
That's a
music?
hell no from me.
No,
That's a
I
hell.
don't listen to
Ash,
his
do you like
music.
Tekashi's music? Okay.
Can I
so
ask why? Can I
50%.
ask
I like his music. I like his music a lot
Can I
because he's
ask
fucking
why?
amped up.
Oh, because he's
It gets me amped up.
That's
That's
the only
50 backs
reason.
him.
It gets me amped up.
That's
Yeah.
50
I'm not listening to Tekashi so I can learn about the African struggle or I listen to get fucking amped up.
He got his place.
Yeah,
He got his
exactly.
place.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. So like you were saying about Tekashi.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I know he sure did, huh? All right. So Tekashi.
Best part of having your own show. You do whatever you want.
Cannot. Yeah, right. Can't knock him. You know what I mean? Like straight up, I can't knock him, but he is a disgrace to me a little bit, to an extent. I can't.
What do you mean he's a disgrace to you?
Because he just does wild and out shit, disrespectful, for real. Like on some hood side shit,
Yeah.
he's doing some disrespectful shit.
That's how I
But
really know him.
he
That's-
knows
I
what the
don't- I
fuck
don't
he's
know
doing.
him.
So if he wants to keep doing it, cool. Keep doing it.
So do you know how old Tekashi is?
He's probably a little kid. I don't
21
even
now,
know,
right?
to be honest.
I don't know. That's something I'm looking
Yeah,
up right
he's
now.
young. He's young.
Yeah.
But there are other artists that come in that are disrespectful. Like if he wasn't disrespectful, I'd
Name
give
an
him a
artist.
chance.
Lil Uzi.
He was born in '96. He gets 22. I'm 27. When I was 22, I was still doing fucking crazy shit. I'm still doing crazy stuff
But
now. I'm
somebody
27.
would have told him, like, hey, little dude, you're going to step into the arena. You want to be a little respectful.
But-
You
But do you say he's losing or he's winning? Because I think he's winning.
No, he's winning on his own
So
way.
if a guy
his
says, "Hey,
own
you're gonna step in the
way.
arena," say, "Fuck, y'all do whatever I want."
Yeah, and he wants to keep that attitude,
What-
cool. But he's gonna be standing over there with his own fan base. You know what I mean? And that's cool.
Okay,
too.
but you could say, "Hey, he's standing over there with his own fan base, which is about 6.5 million people."
That's fine.
I'll say, "Cool."
It is. He got
That's
that
cool.
many
But
followers.
there's
What
so
about
many
morals?
other people in the
He got that
world.
many
I
followers?
agree 100%.
That's all I'm
But-
saying. That's, I
Don't
just
let
have
that
to,
number.
100%.
And I-
Hold on.
The boys-
I
Or
agree.
discouraged.
More is 100%.
That's where I'm coming from,
But
yeah.
before we judge this kid, let's judge the other people that we listen to too. They talk about fucking. Excuse my language. They talk about fucking multiple women. They talk about killing people. They talk about selling drugs. But this 21-year-old kid is ignorant, so we're gonna judge him. But everyone else gets a pass. right? Who's your favorite artist?
Drake.
Who?
Drake.
Okay. I don't want to say I knew that, but I could just.
What
Come
does
on,
that
E.
mean?
Come on, E.
What does that
There
mean?
you go. There you go.
What does
Yo,
that mean?
on
Who's-
one tonight, yo.
what
You
does
shoot,
that
you
mean?
shoot, you
Ask
shooting
him, ask
tonight.
him.
What
Who's
boy.
your
does
favorite
that?
Who's your favorite artist?
Drake.
Okay.
Well,
I knew his favorite artist was Drake. That's what I'm saying. Who's your favorite artist, sir?
I already know who he's gonna say.
All time or currently?
All time. Who's your favorite
All
artist?
time Pac.
There you go.
Are we going all time?
Who's your favorite
Oh,
artist
Lil
all time?
Wayne.
Okay. Lil Wayne talks about doing drugs, fucking multiple women. If you disrespect
Yeah.
him, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. But he gets a pass because he can rap.
He's a lyrical genius.
Okay,
but,
so it's cool.
But
It's cool.
But he
So
has
it's
his
okay.
right.
It was that easy?
I just want to know. I just want to know.
But he still
I
put
just
most
want to
down.
know when I become president. I say,
But
I put a law. Hey, if you could rap good, you could do whatever you want. But if you're a 21-year-old kid and you say bad stuff, we're gonna criticize you. The whole industry's gonna come out on you. Those are double standards. Not fair.
I understand what you're saying about the social media and it's the internet age and it's all out there now. But I mean, even when Wayne was claiming Bloods and all that, he wasn't wilding like that.
He's still
Every
claiming.
single
But
song,
he's so- oh,
every
you're
single
talking about the
song,
music?
every single song he dropped, it was either about fucking multiple women, killing people, selling drugs, or doing drugs.
Oh, I thought we were
but
talking about
it's
his
all
morals
good
and
because he could rap.
Oh.
But Tekashi's 20. Would you say, Shay?
I thought we were
Good
talking
times. It's
about him
gonna.
wilding, that's why.
Shay's like, yo, that's my Saturday night, man.
We're talking about the
so,
content.
so
not him wilding.
because he didn't call out Tupac and Biggie, it's all good, right? I'm just
Okay,
saying it's a
so-
double standard.
oh, no, I
can't-
thought
Because
we were talking
you
about
said
him wilding.
Moors, right? You said
can't even
Moors.
compare.
So we're talking about Moors.
Content.
Lil
That's
Wayne talks about
incredible.
killing people, doing drugs, sleeping with other people, and doing selling drugs. So why do we let this guy skate? But this 21-year kid, we're all fucking on top of him.
he's GOAT.
No.
Okay. So that's what we're saying.
Lil Wayne's GOAT.
That's what we're saying.
That's
No,
what
we're-
I said.
we're-
Don't knock him.
that-
He
like-
could do his own shit. Don't knock him. But I'm not
But
gonna
there
be
is-
on him.
But I'm saying,
You know what
but
I'm
there
saying?
is people that are knocking
There's
him.
people
though.
knocking
There is
him.
people
I
knocking him
understand what you're
because
saying.
he's being
What's wrong
ignorant.
with that,
But if you could rap good,
Baca,
oh, it's all good.
Baca, hold on. It ain't even about what he's rapping about or rapping good. Before this cat went into some stupid shit like that, disrespectful, that's when I tapped out on him. Straight up. I did. He
Because-
can do his own thing. I just said, hey, one comment. He's a disgrace. That's it. I'm done. Okay, cool. But I'm not sitting there talking shit every day. Oh, fucking a troll and shit. You know
I
what
hear
I
you.
mean?
Who is your favorite artist of all time? All time.
It's going to be Raekwon from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Sweet. Raekwon's a fucking dick. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
Me and
I don't
Raekwon got
care.
a big. Did I tell you about this? Me and Raekwon got a big fight at Union.
I don't know.
No.
He was mad because his he didn't get the type of cheese that he wanted. And I probably should be saying this stuff online, but
bullshit.
he was
Cheese?
upset because he didn't get the type of cheese he wanted.
Dude, that ain't shit.
Union, Raekwon, about 6 months ago, and I told him I never fucking listen to a Wu-Tang song again, man.
Damn.
Fuck that guy.
You told him straight
Damn.
up? You
No,
told him
I ain't doing shit.
There
I'm
I'm
never
Drink
listening
it
to
away.
a
Drink
Wu-Tang
it
song
away.
again. Who's your favorite artist of all time?
I don't got one.
You have to have somebody.
I don't have to
Who?
have nobody.
Okay, so let's say you don't have an all-time artist. Who have you listened to the most your whole life? You know how iTunes has a count of the song you listen to the most? Which song would be up top?
It doesn't even have to be hip hop. It could be
Yeah.
whatever puts you on, whatever moves you.
I don't know. I mean, like, honestly, I just listen to so much music
Who
my whole
inspired
life.
you to make music?
There is no who.
Yeah, trying to get out of New Jersey is the most inspiration, right?
No, like I said, I grew up in North Carolina.
Okay, you.
I grew up in North Carolina, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
still,
That's dope.
there is like no one artist. It just isn't. You know,
Right.
I mean, it's like
So give me 3 artists.
Yeah.
Dylon.
I can change my shit.
You are
Yeah,
so
you
close.
coach up.
You are so buttoned up. You're thinking of somebody. You just want to say it.
Nah, I'm really not. Like I said, like I can show you my top Spotify.
So
right
pull
now.
it up and we come back from the break. I want to see it.
No, I mean what I'm saying is you still won't be able to tell a favorite.
Ash, who's your favorite artist of all time? Eminem. Eminem said some crazy stuff, right? Why does Eminem get a pass? Why does Eminem get a pass?
Why is he on this?
Why do you give your boy Eminem a pass?
You got me when you asked me Lil Wayne.
That's why I have my own show, man.
Baca, can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what does giving somebody a pass mean? What does that mean? Tell me.
Well, he just said 6ix9ine doesn't have morals. He's out of control. He's pretty much saying he's not a good person. But Lil Wayne talks about doing drugs, selling drugs, fucking multiple women, and killing people. But it's okay because
how do you know he likes Lil Wayne though?
Because he just told me.
Like-
Do you like Lil Wayne?
Man, you got
He's
you
like,
want to say that
check
tape? You
this
got to
out.
at least pay attention to
You're
the
a
show.
DJ.
He's GOAT.
Damn,
Oh,
man.
okay,
You're
it's a
DJ.
go. Okay, I'm
Scroll-
sorry, my
scroll
bad.
that
I was
playlist
paying
right
attention.
there.
Yeah, no, you're
Sorry.
good.
Just
Now
scroll
listen,
it. No, just
it's,
scroll
it's
it.
great that
But
you
look,
that
let
you're
me
listening to the
tell
show
you
while you're on
Scroll
it.
scroll that playlist and
He
look
got
at
me
what I've been
there.
listening to.
I got you.
That's why I have my own
I'll
show,
admit the
man.
beat.
That's why me and Shaye running things. Me, Shaye, and Ash, man. Every Wednesday
So-
night, B-side forum. What you gonna say?
So we're basically talking about the content, not like what he's actually doing.
Well, if I go on stage and I say, we should judge Hitler on the content that he has, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Right? I'm just saying we should.
Hitler?
We should.
See what I'm saying?
Because there's gonna be there was
I
some
listen to
goal
music,
there was some goal in 1935 that said Hitler's a great guy. And the guy said, well, you should judge him on his content.
There's people that
right?
say he's a genius.
Yeah, they said, this guy's the best. Yeah, well, you know what? You should judge him on his content and what he's saying.
Okay.
Why do we hold a 21-year-old kid to such a high standard, but all favorite artists talk about doing bad things and they're just bad people, but they get a pass because they can rap?
I guess it is because the way he moves. That's probably why. Because like you said, it is the internet.
Because he doesn't talk about killing people in such a smooth way.
Everything gets put out there. But I mean, I don't think Wayne ever moved that way though.
Nah, all right, 6ix9ine. Oh yeah, all right. He could get away with say whatever he wanted, but you kind of say like he didn't cross the line when he started talking about he can't check in with nobody wherever he goes.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me ask you one question.
You know.
When we got here today, I said we filmed a music video in Queensbridge, and you said, how did you guys do that? Right. And I said, because we do whatever the fuck we want. Am I out of line for saying that? Because I say we do whatever the fuck we want. No one does done.
You know why people?
So y'all just showed up
but
and
you
shot
are.
You want to know why?
Hold on, time out. Wait.
One at a time. Go ahead.
You are out of line for saying you're this big bad blood and you fucking got pictures with a fucking blue
that's
fucking
why they wanted
flag.
to check in.
I'm just saying me. I'm using the same example you said. You said,
come here.
hold on. I'm using the
real,
example you said. You said he's out of line because he doesn't check in. We did a video in Queensbridge, New York. I didn't say, hey, you mind if we come? We went up there. We said what's up to the people that we knew, and we filmed the video. I didn't check in. Am I out of line?
All right, let me say.
Should I be kicked? Hold on.
Okay,
Chill out. Should I be kicked out of hip hop?
No, but let me.
But wasn't the people you knew was there? They was there at the shoot,
They was
right?
from Queensbridge, yes sir.
But they was there at the shoot.
They was at the shoot.
So they already got the pass then.
That's it right there.
That's like somebody
But it
coming
wasn't
into
even
I disagree.
that. But it was.
But what did we say? I said I do
doesn't
whatever
make
I want. So should I be kicked out of hip hop because I get on camera and I say I do whatever I want?
Nah.
Are you
other
wild
things
now?
Because that is hip hop.
No.
Being cocky,
Nah, that
being
don't even
cocky,
equate.
being confident, doing whatever you want. That's hip hop.
There was other things that went with that because he had his whole like case and everything. There was other things that went with that.
Well, that's a different subject.
So,
you want to talk about that? That's a different subject.
And then,
but that's the first time anybody brought that up with the argument.
And then he tried to be big and bad, saying I can go wherever I want. And then people were like, no, you can't just come like that if you're gonna be this
Because he was
big,
fucking
badass
disrespectful.
Person. Yeah,
How
exactly.
You know what?
How
He
you
gonna
won.
come to LA? I'm from LA.
He
I'm
did,
from out
because
here.
Nobody checked him in LA. Nobody checked him in LA.
Yes,
Oh,
he
fucking
did.
no.
He got his ass kicked at the airport by
places where
people.
So hold on. Chill out.
Texas
Hold on. Let's take 1 second back. What did you say?
He got his ass checked at the airport by some Kansas or where were
Okay,
they from?
so-
yeah,
so
they were from Texas.
So they were from Texas. So us as LA should say, why does it take Texas guys to step up to this dude that's out of line?
Because he had somebody get his bag. He had somebody on top get his bag. Period.
But that's not what you said. You said that he got checked when he came to LA.
Yes, because he did. Somebody eventually checked them is what I'm trying to say.
What I'm saying, though, if I'm 6'9", and I come to LA, I do whatever the fuck I want, nobody from LA ever approached me. It took some Texas cats to approach me. So I'm taking that as a W.
That was in Texas.
Where was
He
he
wasn't.
at,
No, he was in LA.
What was that? What's that festival?
I'm just saying he won. I know it hates to break you hip hop heads, but he won, man.
Hey, I'm at Starbucks, yo. Fuck your city. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Where you at?
He didn't perform.
Nobody showed up. Talking to Mike.
Hey, when you got that much protection around you, you'll say whatever the fuck you want.
So he has that. Is what I'm
I'm just saying. It seems like
the whole Texas thing. He didn't perform.
Seems like we're making excuses. That's all I'm saying. Seems like we're
What's
making
it called?
excuses.
Nah, it's good. Just
XSSW. Right?
Just he hasn't been touched
yet.
yet.
You're gonna roll up.
Once he gets touched, then you'll be like, okay. Once he gets.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's what's called.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just some guy. What do I know?
Even the 9 Trays from New York are starting to fucking look for that.
There's gunshots.
Hold on, one at a time.
There's gunshots that ring around my corner on a daily basis. All right, proof right there. That's my nephew. There's people that talk about hood shit.
Probably
and
should
not
move.
that
You might want to
shit.
move.
No, Man, look, they ain't shooting at me though. You know what I'm saying?
We good because
There's
we're
a
with
I
you.
understand.
There's a difference
but
of living in the hood and knowing
I'm just
where
saying you should
stand,
move.
right?
We
Like,
good
yo,
'cause we're with.
if someone comes up, they shoot at my fucking block every single night.
Where
It
were
might-
you
it might
at?
be time to move. It might,
And you
it
know
might
what?
be
My
time to
neighborhood
back
don't
it
even
up.
look like that.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So that's crazier.
I'm
you know
just
what
saying.
I
If
mean?
people like, I never understand this. People like, yo, this crazy
you ever-
fucking shit at my house
BACA.
every single night.
BACA.
You should move.
Did
Go
you
ahead.
did you ever look? You don't have to live hood for hood shit to happen around you. Let me tell you.
That's
if
not
you're
what
a
I'm saying.
hood, if you're a hood person, because you're telling me I need
I'm
to
not
move.
a hood person at
no,
all.
you're
I'm not a
telling me I
hood
need
person
to
at all.
move
Didn't they try to
though.
check- who
Why would
was
I
it
need
that
to
tried to
move?
Well,
check
you,
Wayne?
well, cause
Why? For what?
because hold on.
For what?
Because you said there's
That is
gunshots
true.
every single night at your house. You should
Not
move.
not at my house.
Okay, in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's
you should
active.
move.
Why? For what?
Because bullets don't have any names. If you might be in the wrong place at the wrong time,
Okay,
they might
but
have
I
aimed
know
at you,
where to
but-
be at though.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
There's a difference.
You're much smarter than me, then. I don't know.
I got a question.
Go ahead, sir.
I want to know, how is it performing in Europe? Because you said you're.
That shit is wonderful.
I want to know, is the crowd different than here? What's the difference?
Oh, don't get
The
this
crowd
guy
is
started.
way
He's like,
different.
oh, so
I'm really
much better.
interested
Oh,
from
so much
Europe.
better.
I just
Oh,
wanna
my
know.
God.
That's
That's all
a
he talks
simple
about. Oh,
answer.
my God. It's
The
so much
crowd is,
better.
crowd is way different.
Different, like better, or you can't compare them?
It's different. Like here, as long as you're dope, if they don't know you, pretty soon, as long as you're dope, they'll pay attention to you. Somebody might, give you your respect coming off the stage. There, they appreciate hip hop as an art form. Period.
Oh yeah,
So-
because they don't get it as much as we do.
No. They have it. The internet.
They have, but they have
internet's
their
everywhere.
own form, right?
Yeah, they have their own.
form.
You know
They
what I'm saying?
appreciate
But
hip-hop
they
more
appreciate
than-
good hip hop and
Yeah.
what they consider to be the actual art form. Like
In other words,
it takes like
you
the
need to step out of
young
LA.
kids right now are fucking with Drake. But I was in a club where they played Drake and the club stopped moving.
In Europe.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
just
he's like, that's what
holy
the fuck
shit.
I'm talking about, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He was
he's
after. that's
I'm
the
like,
fuck
damn, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude told me it was gonna happen. I'm like, nah, he was like, watch this shit. He said they're gonna play the wrong shit. They're gonna play Drake. Club's gonna stop. They play Drake, club stop. Okay. They played Cool G Rap, Road to the Riches in the club, went back jumping. Some amazing shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It's different. You know what I'm saying? They just appreciate art. And they try to hold that shit with disdain. Whereas here, we're just like, whatever's hot at the moment.
I think
Let's
that
do
was my main argument
You know what
with,
I'm
Takashi, whatever.
Listen, it's
I
hard
think-
to recover now, man. You
I
already
know.
lost.
I
but,
just thought I'd throw that in.
I'm assuming he doesn't like Drake.
He's gonna be up. He's gonna be at his house. Like, man, I should have fucking said this to Bach. Fuck. I like Drake a lot. I like Drake a lot, man.
I'll text you if I come
He
over
helped
there.
me.
I love
He
Drake.
helped me a lot.
What do you mean he helped you?
Because so Wayne inspired me to write music, and I tried so much because Wayne had like the craziest bars, craziest references,
Burn,
most
that song.
ridiculous things he would say, and people wouldn't understand them. But I took the time to understand them, so I tried to mimic that. Like I wanted to just my songs just be straight just bars, and then Drake drops Take Care, and only if you bought the album you heard the end of Headlines, you heard that scripture, where I heard once they remember memories and all that, and I was like, okay, well people like storytelling. So I'm gonna go and mold my music back to storytelling. I'm just go be myself and not try to mimic somebody.
That's my favorite type of hip hop, man. Is storytelling. That's
Exactly.
my favorite type of hip hop, man.
That's what molded my music.
So you're
He
saying
molded-
Drake helped you
he
find
helped
find
me
your
find
lane.
my own
Yeah.
lane. Yeah, and now it's
Dope.
just like that's why I hold him to such a high
Can
standard.
we
Me
speak
personally.
on Can we speak on new music though?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. What you
There's
gotta
some
say?
dope ass shit out there, right?
Yeah.
So,
6ix9ine.
Oh,
Stop.
I really haven't. I promise you. Hey, can we?
Uh,
Does she have it? Do you have any 6ix9ine
Shit,
songs? No.
I ain't knocking 6ix9ine. He does
I
some
have
shit.
not
I just
heard a
don't fuck with him.
6ix9ine song.
6ix9ine says I'm out of control
I
like
really
BACA.
haven't
BACA.
heard a
It's
6ix9ine
dope.
song. I
I'm
really
gonna
haven't.
play you one because it's dope.
I really
I'll play you
haven't.
one. So I'm
You
sorry.
might
So
need a-
what
you
new
might need a
music? What
manager.
new music are you listening to?
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I just stepped back into the shit, to be quite frank with you guys. So, anyways, Crime Apple, he's from New Jersey. Shit is fucking sick. My homegirl, Motivate, shout outs to Motivate.
You do manage them. You're promoting. Look at it.
Nah, look, check this out though. They're from the East Coast though. You know what I mean? We're from LA, so we depend on hip hop.
Still manage them from out here?
Huh?
That's almost like outsourcing. You can do that.
No.
Drake can keep your eyes open, man.
But you know
Okay?
what? Like, shut up. He's always talking shit. Anyway, So yeah, this cat.
There's a guy named Crime He's
Crime
in
Apple.
New Jersey. Yo, Crime Apple's dope, bro. You
So
sent me his
anyways-
music. I didn't know anything about Crime Apple. You sent me his music. I said this guy's dope.
I
Yep.
sent him his music, and not even like a minute later, he sent flames. Okay. So you like this shit though, right?
That's how I express myself through
All
emojis.
right. Yeah, that's dope. All right, cool. So that tells me you like some
That's
shit.
why I'm a single guy, because I express myself through emojis.
Yeah. That's
Hey, Bach, I really like you, and I put flames back.
Wow. Okay,
thumbs up.
TMI.
Yo, what's wrong with you? Why can't you express yourself? And I
Okay.
put the shrug. Yeah, he knew what's up. I put the shrug. I said, I don't know. So Crime Apple. Besides Crime Apple, who else do you listen to right now? I love the fact that this guy just leaves in the middle of the show. He just does his own thing.
Where'd he go? I didn't even
Doing
see
his own
That's what
that.
I gotta do.
There you go, Fally Fishes. There you go, Fally
good.
Fishes. There you go.
I've been bumping Val shit.
She didn't even finish her own bill, and she got another one, man. There you go. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. So you bumping foul shit?
Yeah,
think
so
he went
I've
to
been
the
bumping
restroom.
Val shit. I've been bumping.
Restroom's that way. Hope he didn't go to the restroom. Restroom's that way.
I listen to all kinds of shit every day. So
What new artists are you bumping right now?
I listen to, honestly, as a new artist, like commercial wise or like
Commercial, whatever you consider a new artist.
fuck, I don't know, like I'll be bumping like Lil Uzi. I like that for.
He's
Lil
And
Uzi's
I'm
the
looking
artist,
at
though.
you
I was
because
out of that
I
generation.
know
He's the
what
best
you
one.
thought.
It's because
Yeah.
he's that little swag.
Yeah,
You know,
'cause
he's
I know
dope.
that you had
he's what?
mentioned
Do
him.
it again.
Like,
He's a little. Oh,
yeah,
you
that's
wanted to-
right.
you wanted to- you wanted to
Yeah,
do
there you go. See, every person has their way of feeling music. You know what I mean? So if you feel a certain vibe, you're gonna fuck with it. Like I like Future. You know, I like 2 Chainz. You know,
6ix9ine.
fucking- No. Yeah, look, that was playing.
I-
And you know
Oh,
what?
shit.
Yo, throw it up, ass. My shit.
Yeah, when this she's on that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
this
that's
called?
him. Come on, yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
the
is the
one
song
like
that
he
made him
promoted. He was promoting
Come on,
that
dope,
one like
man.
big time.
Let's do this, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's drunk. Everyone's high. Let's take a break. Let's do our thing. Let's be gather our thoughts. Let's go find this fucking DJ that just walked
Yeah, I
up.
don't
Yeah,
know where
what
he
happened
went.
with that?
He
gotta-
said he went to the restroom. I pray to God he didn't, because the restroom's that way. So I
Yeah,
hope he's not popping a squat somewhere. But
Oh.
with that being said, man,
fuck.
B-side form. We'll be back in a couple minutes, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah. This that 5 in the morning. Cooking coke in the kitchen type shit, you know what I mean? Let's go. Waking up in the morning from them triple beam dreams. Life in the hood ain't always what it seems. I got a Tech 9 stuffed in my motherfucking jeans. Serving them fiends, getting this paper, nigga, by any means. Catch me blowing on this kush, chilling on the block, stacking drug money, nigga, making a killing off this rock, or with them pans in the pots, all up in the kitchen, flame on high, nigga. Pyrex vision. That's why I'm on my grind, yo. 9 on me like Rondo. Young and I'm getting it, but I'm still ducking them 5-0. I thank God for this cocaine and that dead end street. Clocking much dollars on the 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. Clocking much dollars on the 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. Clocking much dollars on the 1st and the 15th. I came from a hard life, pumping that hard white. Even on the coldest nights, I was under them street lights, living that street life, slanging dope and stacking dough, smoking weed and macking hoes. I was really out there trapping, no money over everything. Round here on my block, gun on my waist, block. 40 rocks in my high tops, 100 miles and running. All white Nike Airs, I was chasing them dreams even though I was living in a nightmare. That's why I'm on my grind, yo. 9 on me like Rondo. Young and I'm getting it, but I'm still ducking them 5-0. I thank God for this cocaine and that dead end street. Clocking much dollars on the 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. Clocking much dollars on the 1st and the 15th.
crying, yo. 9 on me like Rondo. Young, yeah, now I'm getting it. Still ducking the 5-0. Thank God for this cocaine. At a dead end street, clock yeah, much dollars on the 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. Clock yeah, much dollars on the 1st and the 15th. 1st and the 15th. Clock yeah, much dollars on the 1st and the 15th.
Yeah. Shout out to Solo. Ocean Waves. Ocean Waves, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, I done miss it. Yeah, niggas hate on you. My phobia is realism. That's why I got ghosts on it. Can't stand for ingrates. Took a backseat shirt for 'em. These niggas ain't ride shares. It could be around the corner, they still waiting on. That's why I kick crusade on them. Dark night, pray for 'em. I got a Wayne man, and my state of mind is worth a fortune. Everybody can't talk money, talk that shit to some is foreign. These fucking ingrates want me to make the bad for 'em. So I could play the villain. Heath Ledger, you a joker. Your greatest act is the one you probably die over. Yeah. Say over. So be great, little nigga. I don't owe you nothing but a smile. Get the picture. I'm so grateful. Little nigga. Fuck granted I'm taking, but fuck it, I can give it. I'm grateful. You will feel we ungrateful, yeah. I'm grateful. You will feel we ungrateful, yeah. I can block my blessings, failures don't learn lessons, they just quit. You what you manifested, say it's hectic, watch it be that shit. You said he watch our pie, cause it's hot and it's bubbling. Instead of being thankful for what you got, you ungrateful, bitch. 24 hours with no sleep. Bitches sink and swim, they ain't no cold feet. I can't trust them boys, they ain't my homie. Yeah. You ain't fuck with us, I tell you blow me. I ain't got you been slacking on your profit, now you hating on my product. We the hottest shit around. Coming straight up out the exit, we been pushing uptown. Nigga, let me flood again, we making sure you niggas drown. No, I can't fuck with the opposite. Swear these niggas is incompetent. Like spelling there and there the same way. Man, these niggas couldn't comprehend. Fast can't keep my pace. Make them bump they break. Man, I feel alive. Swear I love it. Grateful. You will feel we ungrateful, yeah. I'm grateful. You will feel we ungrateful, yeah. can block my blessings. Failures don't learn lessons, they just quit. You what you manifested, say it's hectic, watch it be that shit. You said he watch out pie, cause it's hot and it's bubbling. Instead of being thankful for what you got, you ungrateful, bitch.
So distasteful, Canada, the not sensational, so ungrateful, making people like me hateful. Hit me when the real is shit, and that's a ripple. I've been sitting around the corner, devil's grinning, hoping we won't ever win. Fucking info, keep us spinning like the globe. It's how well hit your dips and miss your curls. Love is water, love is girls. I was dead and now I rose. Say I'm back, you call me back. Ocean waves till the grave. Fuck the fame, you need the facts. Super Saiyan hits lit like dynamite. We back, brand them up like pressure building diamonds. I'm a man in fresh, big time like still swimming like a death behind it. I'm sure thing you lukewarm, or you just kinda I'm shoot me 50 on the wrist. Roll the dice, take a risk. I'm here with new and pint fish. Here to teach you how to fish. I ain't never gonna quit. Brother Jenny's lamp with clits. He said, do you fuck a wish? Save my soul and take a pill.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
You will feel we ungrateful.
You will feel we ungrateful. Yeah.
I'm grateful.
So ungrateful.
You will feel we ungrateful.
You will feel we ungrateful.
I can block my blessings, failures don't learn lessons, they just quit. You what you manifested, say it's hectic, watch it be that shit. He said he watch out pie, cause it's hot and it's bubbling. Instead of being thankful for what you got, you ungrateful, bitch. Yeah. Shout out to Solo. Ocean Waves. Mac. Ocean Waves, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, glass bottom boat. The world is looking at me, and it's silent. Like before every storm, it's real quiet. The spicy dialect, perched on perches. Flying iron speck, purge the surface. Burning germs, I churning butter. Return the firm to serve another. Gibson and Glover, these lethal weapons. Winter and summer, seasons, blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to B-Side Forum. We get together every Wednesday night. We discuss all things life, all things hip-hop, all things business. I got some special guests with me today, man. I appreciate all you guys coming through. E, where you from originally, man?
Originally from Camden, New Jersey, raised in North Carolina.
What's the hip-hop scene in North Carolina right now, man? Got some people popping.
You was just talking about Rhapsody, you know what I'm saying? So like,
who's been the nicest woman I've ever met the last 2 times we worked together?
Yeah, I met her once. I said once or twice. You know, she's a very beautiful.
You say it's so dismissive. Yeah.
Nah, I'm over here a little lit up trying to accomplish something and it's fucking with me. That's what it was.
No, what you're trying to do is you're trying to have something lined up for you when you get home.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Come on, man. I know what's up.
But nah, Rhapsody.
I know that distracted. Nah,
Rhapsody's wonderful. She's wonderful. I was actually listening to Layla's Wisdom today. You know what I'm saying? She's wonderful.
Who is somebody from North Carolina that we don't know about that we should?
You know, I think doesn't get noticed. Rain 910. Like people don't know Rain is from North Carolina.
Smack UOL Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was from New York, man.
Nah, he's from North Carolina.
Wayne is dope, man.
He says it in his music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wayne is dope.
Rain.
He's really dope.
Rain.
And he makes all the intros for the Smack and all that stuff.
Yeah, he
too,
produces
right?
his own shit.
Yeah, that's
Rain
dope,
is dope. Rain is dope.
Rain is dope. Why is it that everyone retires from New York and moves down to North Carolina?
Hey, it's a change of pace. You know what I'm saying? You get to slow down. You know what I'm saying? It's not the hustle and bustle of city life. You know.
Talking to Mike, dog.
I said it's like LA, going to Texas.
It's like LA going to Lancaster.
Well, yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true. I don't even think about going that way. That's why.
Yeah, no.
So besides Rain, give me one more. Give me one more before you get up out of here. Give me one more person that we should know about from North Carolina.
Ilpo.
I don't know who that is.
Ilpo. They work with Drugs Beats. Drugs did some work on the Compton soundtrack. But Drugs is from North Carolina too.
Dope,
okay.
Dope.
Yeah, put me up on that.
Gotcha. I'll shoot you the Spotify link for the last joint that they did with Drugs.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you guys dropping a new album on Tuesday?
Next Tuesday, yeah, we're dropping.
What is it? What are you guys doing? Yo, where'd your DJ go again? This guy fucking left, man.
That dude is a ghost.
Yo, what the hell? I was going to call him out for leaving, but he's already gone.
He's a ghost.
He's a ghost.
So you guys, Tuesday night, you guys ain't dropping?
Tuesday, we're dropping our first EP of the... Not our first EP of the year, second EP of the year. Called Since May.
It's only April, man. You want 2 EPs already?
Yeah.
How many songs each EP?
Oh,
Four.
What's that for? What's that?
This guy puts in music. We have more. We got an album in a year.
We have an album later this year. That's what I'm really working on, but I have 2 EPs right now in the vault.
What is the difference between an EP and an album?
An album is longer than an EP. And
the only difference.
That's basically the only difference, yeah. EP short. EP's just like 6
look
tracks.
Look at
he's
trying to set something up for when he gets home.
No, I'm sitting and Drea his music.
All right. None of my business. I don't want to get up in your business, man. There you go. Yeah. So you guys
network at all times.
You guys doing CDs on Tuesday? What are you guys doing?
It's digital.
It's digital?
Yeah,
there you
right
go.
now it's digital.
I don't have a place to play a CD.
You don't?
No. Do you have a place to play a CD?
How do you play music then?
I do.
It's all on my phone. It's all
in
on
your car,
on
USB, all that.
SoundCloud app.
Most cars after 2015 aren't made with a CD player.
Yeah,
I have a CD
all
player
Mac.
and satellite.
All Mac computers
they don't have CDs.
Don't have CD players.
We're on all platforms.
Yeah, we're
Apple
That's
Media.
good.
But are you guys doing CDs?
We have these CDs
for the
right
album.
here.
We will.
Album we will.
Oh, okay. Good.
Album we definitely gonna do.
And you doing all digital though too, right?
Yeah.
So the problem is people sell CDs. I can't play a CD. You
Right.
still rock with CDs?
Nah, not at all.
You still stuck on cassettes?
8 tracks, B. 8 tracks.
Yeah.
My bad. You right.
8 tracks. Fuck
I'll drink to that.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
How do you listen to music? How do you consume your music?
I'm Spotify all day.
It's on your phone, right?
Yeah, that's it. You know.
And you get Spotify on the Obama phone? Is that something that happens? Or?
I'm saying,
That's
you know,
what I'm saying. That's stupid.
it's
Dishing. He dishing.
I mean, he shoots. You know what I'm saying? He shoots.
Ash, as a DJ, if somebody gives you a CD, you throw it back in the face, right? There you go. Do you have a disk drive in that computer? Okay, there you go. How do you consume your music, Drea?
I have Apple Music and I do Spotify at work while I work. So I listen to music and shit while I'm at work.
And if an artist hands you a CD, you still rock with it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, if I'm feeling them or I seen his set and that shit was dope and, I hit him up, I usually, say, hey, your shit's dope, they thank me and shit, because it's dope. And they'll have me a CD. Well, a couple years back, I haven't gone to shows like that, lately for people to give me shit. But, yeah, they have. They have given me their shit. And I would go home with, 5 CDs.
And you would bump them all?
Yeah, I would go through them.
It's convenient.
I used to do the same thing.
You saying CDs are convenient?
I would skip some shit too, though.
Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, we played a frisbee game. That shit whack it.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
I just thought about this.
That's it. It would
Let's
go
hear it.
Lit of the
back
city.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Watch
hear
that shit fly off in the night. There you
Let's
go.
hear it.
Sorry.
Here we
You
go.
know?
I mean, I love digital. Don't worry, but low key, you take this thing, you just pop it in a CD player. If you have, you got to get one, but you just pop it in Apple Music. You got to go search for them, download it, and all that. This you just.
But you make it seem like you gotta. It's like
but you gotta remember to go out and.
It's like
download it.
It's like you gotta get a guy's phone number, and you gotta put in your phone, and you have to text them, and you have to wait for them. It's like it's not as complicated as it seems.
It's good for if you're.
Don't let him talk shit.
No, I got.
It's good for if
Don't let him
people
talk
still
shit.
accept press kits.
Okay?
Yeah.
And nobody
and
said, look.
some people do still.
When I
accept
ask
that,
for
but-
music, anybody and everybody out there, I'm just gonna say this shit one time. You send me your music, send me an EPK. You know what that is? It puts everything in a nutshell.
This is
I don't have to
basically
go to
everything
your
in a
links. I
nutshell.
don't have to go to shit. Your videos are right there. Hey, shout out to fucking Michael Myers because that fool had some sick ass EPK he sent me.
So I'm gonna be devil's advocate. I don't want anyone's EPK.
That's because you don't need it.
So then why do they have it?
So I'm different though. You can't compare. You're a different
Why
person.
can't we compare?
Because you just want to listen to the music, see if they're like, all right,
No,
cool, and then you put them on.
I don't even want to listen to music. When I tell an artist, they say, "Hey, BACA, what's up? I want to get on the show." I say, "Great, send me your best song." Because
okay,
I
so
book.
then you listen to their
So,
music then,
because-
right? That's listening to their music.
Because I book 125 artists a month. I can't go to everyone's EPK. Send me your best song.
Because you're not looking for their EPK. I'm looking for bios. I'm looking for like what the fuck you did before.
But for what though? What are you looking for?
Because I want to know about an artist. That's what I'm out there for.
As a fan or as what?
No, as an advocate for hip hop and a journalist and a business perspective and a music perspective and all that shit.
She's like a business associate. That's
Well,
dope.
You know what I mean?
You
I
sound
have
like a
connects.
manager.
I got
You sound like a
plugs.
manager, exactly.
Business
No,
associate.
No, I know fucking
because
manager.
it
Business
ain't even-
associate.
no.
That's a
Yeah,
business
nah,
partner.
I'm just
What's
playing.
a
That's all
business
it is.
associate?
Business
I got
partner.
plugs and I'll pull them when I need them. And if I
Yeah.
feel that somebody's dope enough, I'm gonna go and knock on that door. You feel me? But until then, I'm gonna appreciate and be humble that I have those deep connects. Because again, I want to show the world your music. Hey, you know what? Those 50 people that actually listen to my shit or follow me on my shit, guess what? I just put them on you. I just put Crime Apple on you. So guess what that affected? Hey, that
your
fool
finger
did
on
some
my
shit.
face.
No. No, just kidding. No. But real talk. That's a great.
I know a joke is good when I
that's
hear
a
Shaye
great-
laughing. When
that's
Shaye's
a-
laughing, that means
sorry,
it's
I
good.
talk like that.
It's a great
sorry.
business model.
I'm a very like
Not gonna lie.
motion type of person. But okay, my bad. I won't do that to you. But I put you on Crime Apple, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, you did.
All right. So if I had not done that, you would have not ever paid attention
But
to
that
and
doesn't-
you were in New York. That's the most crazier part about it.
Which is a
Is
bad
that,
sign.
Yeah, that's very bad because you're.
It's a
in
bad sign on his side. It's not a bad sign on my side.
Nah,
Great
because
side.
you should know. You should do your homework. You should
So
go
hold
out there.
on. Because I go to New York every other month, I should know about every artist in New York.
No, you should know about the artists that are coming out there.
There's a billion artists that coming out.
no,
Sister.
but but you have to
All the time.
understand.
Everybody
Like,
and their mama.
And
That's
that's
saying
true.
that's saying if
It
somebody
is.
comes to
But
LA
somebody
and they
stand
hold
out.
on, I'll let you speak. Let me speak.
Oh,
That's
okay,
saying
you
you
wanna talk
an
about-
artist comes out and they don't know about Tempest. You're like, oh, you ain't doing your fucking homework. You know.
It is. This is the lane that everyone wants to
shit
take
right
now.
There was
Because of the internet age
There
too.
was
This is the lane that
over-
everyone wants to take.
there was an oversaturation in hip hop.
It is.
And it's up to you as an
He's
artist.
tripping.
It's
Separate
I'm
yourself.
tripping because there's not
There,
oversaturation.
no, fuck no. Because if
Yeah.
you know
Hold on,
hip-hop,
you don't think there's a lot of artists
no,
in hip hop?
because if you know hip hop, you know the artists that are relevant
I don't
and
know
making
hip-hop.
it turn.
I don't know hip hop.
Making it turn.
I don't know hip hop.
Okay, but
I'm not a hip hop
okay,
head.
but I am. So that's the difference
hip-hop.
between me and you.
So you know what happened with Rocky Marciano? You know who that is?
Yeah.
His manager hit me up and said, "Hey, do you know about Rocky Marciano?" And I said, "No, I do not." And he said,
And you really didn't?
"No, I didn't."
Oh, wow.
This
Okay.
was a year ago. This is 1 year ago.
And you still.
1 year.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
right,
a lot of
How
artists
old are
out
you,
there.
Baca?
There's a lot of artists. I'm 27. How old are you?
Okay, I'm 33. I'm
Okay, so
34.
there's a lot of artists out there.
Right.
So
True.
it's impossible to keep up with every artist. Do you know about Rocky Marciano is? I said, "No, I'm not really familiar." He says,
I
"Wow."
disagree.
Then I don't know who he is.
No. I disagree in your perspective of how you see the saturation of hip hop and over.
There's no way you can't say there's not a
artists.
saturation of hip
Look,
hop.
it's only overwhelming to people that
didn't say
aren't
there's
in a particular lane.
I
You know
didn't
what
say
I'm
it's
saying?
overwhelming. I said there's a lot of artists.
That's overwhelming to you, though, right?
I didn't say
Because
it's overwhelming.
okay,
I said it's
oversaturated
oversaturated.
is like
Hey, I want everyone to be a fucking artist. Hey, everyone, you want to do a show? Come on, it's everyone. Let's do it. But Rocky Marciano's manager hits me up and he says, "Hey, we want to do a show in LA. Are you familiar with Rocky Marciano?" And I said, "No, I'm not really familiar. Send me his music." And he says, "Wow, you must not be a hip hop head." Is that going to help your artist get booked? Saying, "Hey, wow, you must not be a hip hop head."
Nope.
I would like
you
to know
gonna
how to
ignore
rest
that.
that
Ted.
conversation.
I said, you know what? It's all good. If you guys are interested in booking shows, hit me up. I don't really need a disrespectful comment.
I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because you're different. Because you're not out there to be like, you're there for people to hit you up. Like, oh, I want to do, you put it out there and you say, okay, hit me up if you want to do a show. Serious inquiries only, right? On some real shit.
I don't think that's true because Meta World Peace to hit me up and say, "Hey, Baca, I want to do a show." I reached out to Meta and said, "Hey, I know you're doing music. I want to get you a show."
Yeah, because you were checking out for him, though. Okay, so there's
So he wasn't checking out for me, though.
Okay, It doesn't matter though. It
does matter because you just said
because it'll only work.
It does matter because your whole point was that I don't look for artists. The artists look for me. Meta wasn't looking for me.
I didn't say that was your whole perspective.
I understand, but that's what you said though.
No, but you're assuming now. But
no, I'm not assuming that's what you said.
But don't put words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in my mouth. That's exactly what you said.
What I'm saying is that if it's your preference as a person to reach out to somebody because you're looking out for that person or saying, hey, I wonder, or curious enough to even be like, hey, I heard he's doing music. Let me go look for him.
I'll attest to that because
Hello.
Hold on. Let me finish your point.
There's a difference on you personally wanting to do it or that's something that you're just doing in general. Like, hey, I'm going to look for a lot of artists that they're dope. It don't matter how big or small they are. Let me check their music out. But you're not out there for that.
So what am I out there for?
You're out there for people to hit you up and say, hey, you know what, BACA? I know you do shows because I came up around that too. Because Gigi, shout out to DG at the airliner, because this was before.
Don't compare me to Gigi because I'm not Gigi at all.
No, because it ain't. See, now you're putting words in my mouth because I didn't even say.
You just said I came up around that too.
No, because I'm trying to tell you where I was at.
That's not my question. Where you at? My question is, what are you trying to say?
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Why doesn't he understand that?
I must be stupid. I didn't graduate middle school, so explain to me. Explain to me nice and slow.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that you are a person that puts on shows, right? That's what your focus is, right? Okay. But at the same time, you're also looking for artists. That's what you do, right? If it's just one song, you base it on like, hey, you know what I heard? If somebody told you, hey, BACA, this person's dope. You'd be like, all right, cool. Where's their music at? They send you one song. You judge them off that song, right?
If I say Tempest, send me your best song, is that wrong that I judge you on that?
No, if you can ask anybody for whatever song that you want. What I'm saying is that
you're saying it. Hold on.
Over across the board, you can't say that it's oversaturated.
Give me 1 second. I'm saying give me one song. You're saying like it's a bad thing.
No. Look, if I can be on some show shit with you or on some show shit to tell you how dope fucking hip hop is, you would be blown away on how the draw would be. But I want you to understand one thing. You do you, and that's cool. Nobody's knocking that. But we all have
There's a couple people knocking it.
No, well, let them. Fuck that. People knock me all the time. I have death threats and shit, and I don't give a fuck, though. But let me tell you right now. You're BACA, you do BACA things. You know what I'm saying?
What is BACA things?
BACA things means that you book shows.
That's a new segment.
You do segments.
Take that and
you
run
like
with
to talk to people about hip hop. You're like a jack of all trades, let's just say, right?
What does that mean? I'm a jack of all trades.
Okay. So you don't know what a jack of all trades means?
I do not. I didn't graduate middle school. Because I didn't graduate middle school, so I need you to explain to me.
All right. Well, a jack of all trades is somebody that has multiple types of, like a multitasker. You can manage to do some shit like managing somebody, let's just say, right? You can
I don't manage anybody.
No, I'm giving you an analogy. There's a big difference. Analogy means, comparison to something, okay? So, my thing is that if you're going to be in a particular lane in your perspective, cool. Nobody's knocking that about you, is what I want to say in a simple form, right? BACA things means you book shows accordingly to what you want, what the people want, what you can do, what you can get, all that shit. All that shit comes into one, it's in a nutshell. That's what you do. So when I said about Gigi, I didn't compare you to her.
But you still didn't answer my question, though. What's BACA things?
That's what BACA things is that's what you do.
What do I do?
That's how I just told you.
Tell me, because I don't know. What is it, BACA things?
Didn't I just tell him what he does? Damn. And I'm the one that stoned fucking 5 blunts in, bro.
She just gave you a new segment. You should run with that.
So what is BACA things? I'm confused. BACA does what?
BACA book shows. Okay. You should have an email that says BACA book shows. Hey, I'm just saying.
Nah, because
good talk.
I'll defend you on that. There were many diverse artists in art.
There's a lot of artists right now. There's a billion people trying to do music.
They were different because I was in his contest. There were a lot of diverse artists.
As there should be, because when you're an artist, that's what you are. You're an artist. You're not gonna compare yourself to the next man. Never. Yeah. You're never gonna compare yourself to the next man. If anything, you're a jewel. You're a gem. You're something right here while somebody's over there.
I just want to take a swig of that swag. That would have been dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I totally am. can, but I can't open it. Can you open it for me, please?
I'll open it for you.
Be a gentleman.
I would have taken the weed in that situation.
But no, but real talk. When it comes to an artist and building an artist, you can't compare as yourself. You can't compare yourself to the next man. Never. And the person that's like that has that naturally. If you walk into the room and you can light that shit up without even doing anything, kind of like how Jay-Z says he walks in, in a room, full of fucking,
Billionaires.
That too. But a bunch of, scavengers and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're fucking in there and you're just like shining. If you can do that with yourself as a person and your music, you're winning. Period. I don't give a fuck who knows your music.
But there's a lot of artists that can't do that though.
Okay, that's my point. They shine, and I'm trying to put you on those people that are shining.
Please put me on. Please put me on.
Yeah, and I want you to know that. So
I know that. I appreciate it.
Have you heard of what's his name? Conway the Machine?
Of course.
Okay, West Side Gun. How about a lot of people in LA don't know about those cats?
Right.
I just got put up on them.
Because last time they came out here, the show was sold out, so they can't say a lot of people
No,
don't know
I'm
about
saying
them.
in the sense of keep consistency.
It was sold out, right?
You know what I mean?
So you can't say people don't know about them if it's sold out.
No, I didn't say that they didn't know about it. What I'm saying in LA.
Just say they don't know about them.
Well, how come I didn't know about it?
That's on you.
So
you
that's
don't do
what
your
I'm trying to
research,
say.
sister.
There's not a
you.
lot of people that know about it.
But
But see, I just came back though. I literally said that, didn't I tell you guys?
Right.
3 weeks ago.
Well, it's hard for me though, because as an artist, I don't like to listen to a lot because I don't want people to think I'm mimicking other people. Because I want
you're not though. If you
you
shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't feel that way.
If I make a song and then someone's like, "Oh, you sound like this," it's like, "Oh shit, I listen to those people." So then it's like,
do you feel bad if somebody says you sound a lot like X rapper, Y rapper? Do you say, "Hey, maybe I should stop listening to him because I don't want to sound like that person"?
Do
you take that as a compliment, or do you take that as, "Hey, you know what? Maybe I should stop listening"?
It's a line. It's a thin line. It's a thin line. Because
Explain to me the line.
You don't want to sound like that artist, but then again, it is a compliment because those people made it. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, I want to be my own lane.
Shout outs to Val.
But these people made their lane. So it's like,
somebody comes up to you and say, "Hey, I really like that song. You sound like Drake on that song." As soon as you step off stage, do you take that as a compliment? You take that like, "Damn, maybe I should be doing something different"?
Like I said, that's that thin line because it's like you sound like Drake. It's like, oh shit, that means it was good, but it's like, damn, I sound like somebody else. Because me as an artist, like Drake's my favorite artist, but then again, it's like, fuck Drake, I want to be better than Drake.
But that's a compliment,
you know
though. Right?
Like,
as a manager, he gets off stage.
Opinion,
he gets off stage. Someone says, "Yo, your artist sounds like Drake." Do you take that as a compliment or not?
Hands down, yeah.
It's a compliment, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
That's him as a manager.
But I'm not going to
argue
as an
artist,
his ideas.
But that's on the business side.
We have a different mindset.
Yeah.
But that's on the business side. It should be good. It's a good thing.
That's
right?
a good thing. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie
You
though.
get off stage, somebody says, "Yo, you sound like
Okay.
Method Man."
I
Or
think
no,
it's
I'm
a
gonna lie
compliment
then.
if they like the artist.
I'm not hurt by that.
If they like the artist they're talking about, but if they don't like the artist, then no, it's not a compliment. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's you get off stage
because people are gonna compare you to people anyway, regardless. That's just what people do.
that's
Like
true.
it's just
because
natural.
it's easy. It's easy to put you in a box.
It's natural to
It's easy to say,
categorize.
"Oh, you do
motherfucker.
that,
We're
you
gonna
sound
do
like
that.
this.
You know what I'm saying?
You
It's
rap
like, oh,
like
you
that,
remind
it's
me of
easy to
so
put
and
you
so.
in
Yeah,
that.
it is. You know what I'm saying? So like, if they like it, then okay, it's a compliment.
Is it a compliment? If you get off stage, somebody says, "Yo, you sound like Method Man," that's a compliment, yes or no?
Yeah, it's a compliment. Yeah, even though I don't.
Valley Fishes, you
Even though
get
I
off
don't. That's
stage.
the funny part.
You get off stage, somebody says, "Yo, you sound like so and so."
Right.
Is that a compliment or is that this?
To be honest, I feel like because I'm a female, I get compared a lot to the females in the game. And although I have nothing but respect for any female on her grind, because this is a male, quote unquote, dominated industry. So it's really good to see females just rise up in a male position or whatever. So when I do get compared, I feel like they're just saying that because maybe they haven't heard. Because honestly,
You're saying it's lazy. They're comparing you just because they see a female on stage. They put you in the box.
I feel like
yeah.
it's a stereotype. And it's not anything bad because I think that, honestly, I'd rather be compared to a female in the game than some of these males in the game that are on and popping or whatever because they're getting clout.
Okay, look. The first female rapper that I really understood and kind of had a heartfelt moment with was Bahamadia. And on some real shit, when she hit me on Twitter and she sent me her music, like she sent me her music, I was like, what the fuck? That's some dope shit, because I grew up on it. You know what I mean? Shout out to my sister Irma, because she put me up on that East Coast shit. I was 10 years old listening to Cream. Come on, so much shit happened with me in hip hop. My sister put me on the real shit. So I do get a little offended. Hip hop can go so many ways, and people can think about it so many ways. So I have respect for everybody's perspective in hip hop and how they think about it, but don't ever compare me to you, because you're a different person. You know what I'm saying? So don't call me an asshole. I ain't gonna call you an asshole. People hate on my shit all the time when I fucking post like Waka Flocka or some shit like that. ASAP Ferg. Like, I like those fools. ASAP Ferg is one of the sickest shows I've ever fucking been to. Real talk. He was like 10 feet away from me. He even told me, like, hey, this shit's gonna go down. I didn't even know him like that. You know what I mean? And then he fucking goes on the stage and he lights that whole shit up. Everybody got crazy. His crowd is like, the demographic is young. They were fucking wilding out. That's what Tekashi has. Tekashi has that wilding out crowd. They're young. They're like 16 years old doing fucking Nas, getting all fucked up, you know, fucking parties, Jungle Juice. You know what I mean? I did all that shit. You know, that's when I was listening to Lil Wayne and fucking Sugar Free and DJ Quick and fucking all these fools. You know what I mean? I was doing all that shit. Backyard parties, fucking Pac, Nas, all that shit.
Menlo and Gardena.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. I got to the coaches bar though in Hawthorne. So
that's right down. I know that is.
Yeah. Hey, coaches is pretty chill.
Hey, E, explain to people where you're going to go out next couple months, man, and what you're going to do.
May 18th, I'm going to Rotterdam, Netherlands, to the New School Rules Conference. It's put on by my girl Hinka Maduro. It's basically a three-day conference, and you know, you apply to showcase or whatever, but you just go there to network. You know what I'm saying? I found out about it at another conference that I was told about by my man Dwayne Drakk, producer from Boston.
Was that coast to coast the other night, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. He's a coast to coast judge. You know what I'm saying? But we met him in Zen Lounge one night, and he told us that we should go to this conference called Midtown. And his exact words was, if y'all take y'all act out there, y'all gonna make money.
Don't fuck with it.
He's like, yeah, he said, y'all gonna make money. He was like, go to this conference, you're gonna make money. And, you know, we had to go and experience it. Like, it's really like a week-long trade show, you know, and you get the opportunity as an artist to sell your music to licensing companies like direct though. Like, you know, like a lot of times, like you got, if you fuck with like Sonic Biz and shit like that, they got licensing banks, and it's like you submit your music, they accept it, but nobody's working it. At least with this shit, you might get to go meet the president of that company. You know what I'm saying? And chill and chill and get fucked
and
up.
That's a different. I don't say it, but that's a different aspect. You going up and you shaking this man's hand,
right?
You're introducing himself.
You know what I'm saying?
So next time it pops up, he sees, he's like, yo, I meant to, you know.
And it's a lot of free alcohol, so motherfuckers is very chatty. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers chatty like a motherfucker, and they gonna just sit there. Oh, I remember we stayed up till fucking 6 a.m. Sun came up, we was on the beach.
I don't know if it's PG enough for the B-side form. But can you explain the last time you went to Europe and these women were over you because you were an American rapper?
Nah,
we don't talk about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. We don't talk about that on the B-side form. It's all good.
Thought about it though.
It wasn't like that.
No, you're keeping that looking like, yo, no. I don't know what you're talking about.
It wasn't like that. You know, it was cool.
What was it like then?
It was cool.
It was cool. That's great. It was cool.
You know, they're very friendly.
That's good.
They're very friendly because you're an American rapper, or because you're just a
fans.
handsome guy?
They're probably
because
fans,
I'm American.
Right?
Because I'm American. That's all. They can smell you out. They just know you're not from there. You know what I'm saying?
They see the
different. You look different.
They see the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you conduct yourself, things of that nature.
You know,
right?
the fact that I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm probably crossing the street the wrong way or something. You know what I mean? They just know. You know what I'm saying?
JC, you're not from there.
That's how I felt when I moved to Texas. Everybody was looking at me all crazy. Like, who is this girl? Why is she wearing Jordans like that? Like, I could feel it in their vibe, you know, like they would just, I went to the Hooters right there and I was like, oh, I'll probably feel a little normal. It's fucking Hooters and shit. I walk in there, chicks they're cool, they were nice, you know, and they're like, I felt normal because the chicks look normal, you know, they looked all cool. And then the people though, they were just like, I'm over here trying to eat my chicken and shit. I'm just like,
well, see, there they'll look at you. Over there they'll come talk to you.
Oh yeah,
you know
I have had people talk to me there too because there was a base there. It was Fort Bliss. So all the army people were there. Okay. So like everywhere you went, there was like an army dude, a GI. You're like, what the fuck? Like they'd be like, oh, what's up? Try to talk to me. What the? Oh, you're in the army? Oh, no. It was just no.
Why is that a bad thing if you're in the army?
No, it's not. It's just not that. It's just I knew that Texas wasn't for me. and I was there temporarily. Regardless, but it was a good time. Different people. I went to an Atmosphere show and an Abstract Rude show actually. So shout outs to fucking Ab and fucking Slug and
We'll
shit.
cut that when he shouts at Abstract Food.
Nah.
What's going on with you guys, man?
Hey, nah, fuck that.
We got show
Shouts to
April 27th with you. We're gonna do.
There you go.
So we're gonna do that.
My man. There you go. Young Bach Productions. I like you guys, man.
Productions.
You guys do good music. You guys do good business. You guys make good music. You guys got it, man. If everybody was like you, I would still be skinny. I would still have hair on my head, and life would be good, man. You just need to get your DJ under control because I don't know where the fuck that guy's at, man.
I don't know.
I think he's thrown up in the back or something like that.
I don't know. Shit. Hopefully not in the car.
So, what's new with you guys? If somebody wants to follow your music, where can they find you at?
Well, my Instagram and Twitter are the same, Tempest_HB. I also have a SoundCloud at HBForever-1. That's our clique, Hark Boys. That's our brand that we're
What does that mean?
Hark Boys? Well, Hark.
It's like a boy band.
Do a summary. Just do a summary.
Well, Hark Boys.
Real sharp tonight. You real sharp tonight.
Hark itself means to listen. Hark. Hark. Hark means to listen. So we had like
Hark the Herald.
It's a good song.
So Hark means to listen. So I just put that together. Hark Boys HB. That's us. It's a brand. Starts with the music.
You guys listen? After a long night, woman comes home, says, hey, blah, blah. You guys will listen.
Always back to the women.
No, it's about women. It's about women, man.
It is, though. Yeah.
What is the percentage of women that are your fans? 60%, 70%?
I don't even know, but it's quite a few.
I know, because I've told some of your shows. It's about 70%.
It's quite a few. I'm actually surprised because, like I said, I'm a storyteller. So then
I'm so shocked. Oh, man. These
not
girls like me. Oh, my God.
that.
Oh, it's shucks.
Not even
Oh, God.
like that. No,
oh,
it's
my
not
God.
even like that. No. But, yeah. I am surprised because it's like I said, I'm a storyteller. So it's like when these people are actually listening to your story and then it's like the percentage of it is women. It's just like, okay, damn, they resonate with it.
Can I ask you something about your storytelling? Because I remember you said you're about the bars, right?
About the...
you were about the bars. I'm sorry. Like before, then you're like,
oh,
I
when
should
I
just be
first
myself.
started writing. Yeah, when I first
you know
started
what?
writing.
It's funny with me because I'm the opposite. Like I was always like about the bars. Did the storytelling and it was cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I found myself like, you know, I have to like not compete, but I don't even have to prove myself. But like it's just me as a person to kind of like be offbeat, kind of like not really comedic, but
he's offbeat a lot too. So.
Yeah, is he? That's cool, BACA. That's awesome. I'll probably have to.
He's
get
like, yo,
a
fuck you.
SoundCloud
He flips
after.
his table over. He's like, yo,
Call
I'm
me
sick of this shit, man.
Nah, I found a parallel because like that's why Since May is coming out Tuesday. Plug. That's why Since May is coming out because the last two EPs that I released, it wasn't really storytelling. It was basically like I released an EP called No Respect. It was like a clapback EP where I was just like talking shit basically. Kind of.
We're gonna clap back.
Basically,
that's a good album, man. That's an underrated album, man. That is.
So it was like a clapback EP, and then I released PSA.
So
where I
like
was
shots
just,
fired to all
just
rappers.
rapping. Yeah.
Like
So me myself, like I mean, it depends what kind of artist you are. You have to find a parallel, cause like I can go out and make any kind of song.
No, I'm like that too, cause I've been doing bars for the longest, and I find that is where my strength is. But when I struggle is writing deeper stuff, and not cause it's not good, cause I'm not used to it, and I have to like accept it. And I was telling Drea,
every song she makes about like fucking bitches and smoking weed.
It is.
Yeah,
Okay,
Valley Fish.
I would tell
Valley
you
Fish
this.
is fucking nuts, dude.
I would tell you this.
You will on Friday.
Put it on. On Friday night, I'm gonna come check out your set.
We the West on Friday, guys. By the way, I gotta shout that out one time, BACA. Hey, shout out to Shaye in the back and all you guys on the baby girl on the turntables. Everyone here right now.
She has to go for a
Let's
layoff,
just appreciate every listener.
Yo, you gonna get Ash in trouble, man.
Go ahead.
She's like, yo, baby, go on the turntables right
I'm
there. You gonna
sorry.
get Ash in trouble, man. Come on.
BACA, you know what?
I'm just saying, I'm trying to keep it cordial.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep my DJ here, man. She's not gonna be allowed to hang out no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you want to find you on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, where do they find you at?
Tempest_HB.
The Heart Boys,
Simple
right?
We have a Heart Boys
Heart
account.
Boys.
We are building that up. It's a brand. It starts with the music and then other things.
Let me ask you one more question before we get out of here. Are you interested in picking up other artists as well? Hey, if somebody says, hey, I want you to be my manager, you say, let's do it?
That thought has probably gone through my head every day. If someone came at me,
Man, this guy.
he's
like, what the fuck you mean, nigga?
I tell him.
How you gonna ask
what
me
you
this
mean,
on camera?
It does start with us, like the core, because I call it the core. It's him, me. The other guy didn't come tonight, but basically my publicist, he runs the Hard Boys account and all that, and then my DJ. It's us four. That's why I call him the core. It starts with us.
I would probably try
And
to
then-
bring him with us, not keep
That's
him
all I'm asking.
separate.
I'm
Yeah.
saying if an
Yeah.
artist hits you up and say, "Hey, I like the way you conduct yourself. I like the way you do business.
I wouldn't say
I would
no
love
right
to
away.
submit my music to be managed."
Easily.
You would say, "Hey, send it to me."
Yep, easy. I wouldn't say no to anyone. You never know. You never look at. I'm
Just
not
like
gonna
your
go
love
to-
life, you don't say no to anybody. It is what it is. There you go.
If they're not good, then I won't hit them
There you
back,
go.
or I'll
Nice,
tell
huh?
them, hey, I'm busy. If they're good, I'm hitting them back.
So if an artist sends you says, "Hey, I would love for you to consider managing me," they send you music, it's fucking awful. What do you say back to them?
If he says it's awful,
You
You
think
heard
it's
it.
awful.
Don't be no.
What do you say back?
I would tell him that he needs to work on things, and right now I'm just not interested. I would
He
be
says,
honest
"Hey,"
with him.
he says, "Hey, I need to work on a couple things. That's why I want you to be my manager." What do you say?
You remember Real Records tried to get you to manage that? That was.
What did you say?
We have this other who I went to high school with. They're building their own like label, basically.
About to put some people on blast right now.
No,
Right?
not like that.
He's like,
no,
"Yo, they sent us some
they
music."
doing their thing. No, they doing their thing. No,
Whack,
no,
nigga.
they doing their thing. No, they doing their
Whack.
thing. They
He's
doing their
looking at
thing.
that shit was
They
fucking
put-
whack.
Shout out to Roll
Yeah, this shit- 'cause
Records.
that shit was
Shout
whack.
out to Roll Records. Since he said, nah, they doing their thing. They doing their thing. Every like.
Whenever somebody says, "Yeah, they're doing the thing," that's not a
Nah,
good
they
sign.
are doing their thing. They are.
When
they
someone
are.
says, "Hey, what's up,
They
Bob? I
are.
see
They are.
you
They
know,
are.
doing
They're
the
doing their
thing,"
thing.
that's
Shout
not
out
a
to
good
Roll
sign.
Records. They're doing their thing. It's called Lit Sundays. If you're an artist, you can go put on to that. Whatever, you go audition for that. But they wanted him to be like the main manager of that, to manage their whole label and their artists.
And then what happened?
Honestly, it would have taken a lot of time, and I don't think there was any pay in it. And I have to. Right now, I have a job, so I have to. I got to make money. So.
So
I
you're
couldn't
saying you
take
didn't
that.
see any potential of them
He worried
excelling
about
next
Tempest.
level?
He worried about Tempest.
Yeah, I figured honestly I would probably be just trying to get Tempest all the shows because
So what did you say to them when they said, "Hey, we want you to be manager"?
he actually forgot about it. We never really like.
That's not a good sign, right?
He brought it up once, and then we had another show, and I told him we were busy, and then we kind of never talked about it. It was just kind of
Well, that shows you what they're all about, right? If they can't even follow up on something like that, it's.
No, they would. Don't say it like that. They would.
Tempest like, y'all niggas fucking
It was-
whack, man.
No,
y'all
not
fucking whack, man.
They helped me out
Tell
a
him,
lot.
Tempest, tell the
They
fucking
helped
no,
me.
man.
They helped me
Tell
out
the
a lot
camera,
because
Tempest.
that was like my
Tempest
first.
says y'all niggas fucking whack, man.
They not
You
whack.
ever seen the Obama?
not.
The Obama and the angry Obama? That's
Yeah,
Obama.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
y'all
Luther.
niggas,
I think-
y'all niggas fucking whack,
Luther.
man.
No, they helped me out a lot because that's
Hey,
that's,
Valley Fisher, stop looking at my DJ, man. You
that's
gonna
when
get in
I
trouble,
that's
dude.
when I have true concert experience
I can
because
see my own
there's the
inbox
contest that we do with you, and then it's like okay, it's like you do a song, but it's like the concert experience, like okay, you mix in songs, you do like half a song, like they helped me with that, so it was perfect. They good. They
Yeah.
good. Shout out to Row Records.
There's too much damage done already.
There
man.
is no damage.
He's like, yo, they wanted
There's
to work
no
with us.
damage.
We're like,
Shout out to
yeah.
Row Records. Shout out to Row Records. They
they came
So
to me though, yeah.
if somebody wants to go buy your album, where can they buy that?
Oh, we on all platforms. We on all iTunes,
Tidal?
Spotify.
iTunes?
Yeah, we on all
Spotify?
that.
Apple
Tempest, you
Music?
type in the
There you go, man.
project.
Valley Fishes, what's popping with you?
Actually,
Besides hitting on my DJ
okay, I'm
and
just
shit.
gonna update you
Super
a little bit.
unprofessional.
Fast forward today on, not even today on, but it's been, I changed my name to Val Vicious. Just dropped it all, so Val Vicious, here on out. Just, whatever. It's not even reinvented, it's just that, I don't know, I don't just rap about money and bitches anymore, BACA. If you heard my shit with Drea, what's my shit like? I'm not even gonna talk about it, hold up.
Right. She's on some other
Manager's
shit.
about to speak.
Let's-
Manager's
I'm not
about to
saying this.
speak.
Listen, I'm not saying there's
If you
anything
guys
wrong
wanna
with
hear,
it.
no, real talk.
Come on,
I'm
Foul.
real
Come on, Foul.
biased.
Come on, Foul. I know
told
what's up
you.
with Foul.
I
Y'all
told
niggas
you.
don't know Foul. I know Foul. Foul be
Look.
popping.
This was
Who's Val?
Foul Fishes. There you go.
Look, are you gonna let me talk? You've been damn rude since I've been here. Jesus. Okay.
Anyways, man, I no, I'm just kidding.
Right. Anyways, so yeah, Val got some dope ass shit. I'm picky with some shit.
You're managing her.
No.
What do you call it? Supervision? I don't.
Val, what is it?
You bourbon.
It's
you
homegirl.
bourbon.
It's loyalty. It's loyalty. That is all it boils down to.
I think me and her need to connect. We can run our own management business.
Look, there's age difference. Okay, we're not gonna put our age out there, but there's an age difference. But it's a good difference in the sense
What
where
does that mean?
she asks me. Look, she asks me, like, who are these? I talk about different artists, and she's like, yeah, I'll check them out. But she's like, but who are they? But she'll tell me, like, who are they? And I'll be like, oh, all right, Val, let me put you up. Cool. But she's focused on her own music because she's an artist, so I respect her for that type. And she's focused on her bars. She got 6 bars. You fucking listen to her shit. It's on a whole other level, in a dope level, but, and I don't even want to say a whole other level. It's on the same dope level of hip hop, okay? Everybody got their own lane, like we all mentioned, right? So she's on a dope path. You guys want to check her out? I swear to you, go to her fucking show on Friday. I'm serious. BACA. Put her on the patio in the back.
She's on patio.
Let's go.
She's on patio. I got you.
So it's all good.
E's on patio
I'll
as
see
well,
you
man.
Friday.
E's gonna be walking patio as well,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
See, so you're gonna get to see it. We get to see you. That shit's gonna be
Exactly.
dope. Everything's gonna be dope.
So, Val, if people want to follow you on Instagram, on Twitter, where can they find you at?
You can follow me at Val, the number 2, Vicious.
Hey, don't look at my DJ when you say it. Look at the camera, man.
Val,
There you
at
go.
Val.
Yo,
Number
Ash
2,
look
Vicious.
at Ash with her
I'm
head
looking
tattoo.
at all the
Yo, fuck.
cameras, you guys. And then at Twitter, the same thing. Val at Val number 2 Vicious. YouTube, just Val Vicious, because my URL, it used to be my old rap name. I've been in this for a long time, so I changed my name a lot of times, but like I said, it's Val Vicious. So
What are some of the names you've had in your life?
you really want to know? Don't make fun of me.
Let's hear it.
Baby Cake was the first
Ooh,
one.
that's popping. Baby Cake is popping.
How long ago was that?
Like two
nine
weeks
years
ago.
No, to be honest, like 9 years ago. My
9
first
years ago.
started. I've been in this for years. Since like 09, I went to LA recording school. I've been recording since. I honestly initially started off as punk rock. So that's why I also have Punk Rock Princess. Okay, and a bunch of
Another
other.
amazing name. Another amazing name.
I don't know if you're
Sound
being
like game
sarcastic.
names.
And now it's Val Vicious, y'all. It used to be Valley Vicious. A lot of people still call me that, but Val Vicious, I will be releasing a lot more material. So if you don't know my name, I'm actually kind of glad. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. I know BACA like that because he likes Jay-Z. Love.
Anyways, follow her. She has a video.
Sorry, I didn't say nothing, Mike.
She has a video out. Check her IG at Val2Vicious, the number 2 Vicious. And then you can check her out on my shit too at Drea Deniro. Yeah, here you go. Right? Let's see.
So if somebody wants to follow you online, where can they find you at?
You could just follow me at Drea Deniro. It's DREA and then Deniro. DENIRO. Yep.
There you go. I appreciate all you guys coming,
Send me
man.
your music.
If you need a manager, Eddie Cap 10.
That's a bad sign, man. That's a bad sign. You can't just pick up. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Cold.
I appreciate it, man. Ash is going to DJ We the West top stage Friday night. We're going to have my boy EtheMadAssassin out there on the patio stage.
Yeah.
1,000 Fishes on the patio stage. We might let Dre in. We'll see how we're feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, Young BACA.
Shout out to Shaye Whitey on the
up.
one. Shout
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one. Shout out to Shaye
This is
Whitey
why
on the
you wanted me
producer
on the
tip,
show,
man.
just to talk shit.
No, that's what I do. It's my
No,
job.
this is
You
why
know
you
what I'm saying?
wanted to do this. It's all good. We'll get a real one.
B-side form. If you are looking to make some money, man, we are giving $2,000
Dre
to the best
LeBang.
MC or best group. 10 forward. We'll also find the best MC or best group out to Canada. All expenses paid. Food, flight, hotel. You know what I'm saying? Part of OVO Fest. We're going to be doing big things, man. YoungBachProductions.com. EtheMadAssassin. Tempest. Foul Fishes. Ash on the ones and twos. I have no fucking idea where your DJ went. We out here, baby.
We out.
B-side form. Every other Wednesday night, we out.
Yes, sir.